All right. Well, good evening. This is another episode. This episode is going to be we're going to be flying the Airbus 350. Airbus 350. We're going to be flying from LAX to San Diego. This flight's going to be leaving out of runway 25 right out of LAX and arriving in San Diego, runway 27. Okay. This is right now. This is it's evening hour right now in LA, and it's really pretty busy traffic right now. We're gonna get ready to jump in our cockpit here and get ready to do a cold and dark start here for the Airbus 350 here. And let's take a look at her from outside. So look around. Parked over international parking right now. This is the area that we're going to be used to. The flights that we're using are pretty big flights right now, and these are really primarily flown international flights. But with this one here, we're going to go ahead and get in and let's get started. So right now it's going to be, like I said, a cold start. Let's look above our heads here and see if we can start some things up here. Let's get our batteries going. Let's get that going there. Okay, let's get our hydraulics turned on. Okay, our electric gens also started. Okay, here let's work into the cabin here. Get the cabin thing started on, along with our passenger data turned on as well. Okay. That was our data link that we turned a data link on. Okay, here we're going to follow procedures as far as what actions to take next in regards to proper startup here. Let's turn some more lights on here. Okay, map lights, console lights. Okay, I think that's a start here. Let's okay, so let's go into our panel here. Let's go into our panel. All right, so here's our options. Let me see. We're gonna pretty much leave everything as it already is preset. General volume, we'll bring that volume down a little bit there, or it's a general volume. All right, so our ground services, let's look at ground equipment. Let's we don't need stairs. We do need chokes. Passenger bus, no. Fuel tank, yes. Passenger loader, yes. Air conditioning. See, old train, cleaning truck. We are parked at the gate. Plane is at the gate. GPU units, high pressure unit connect. Okay, so those are all of our external units. We take a look outside now. Those should all should be connected there. Okay, yep, they're all in place. All right. Also, this evening we're also going to be flying with world traffic implemented as well too. You see a lot of airlines taxiing into the runway, what have you. This is actually world traffic. Let's go and look at world traffic radar right now while we're here. All right, let's see. Okay, we got a lot of traffic coming in LA. Yeah, we got a lot of traffic coming in LA for world traffic there, which is good. Okay, so let's get some doors open. The low configuration. Yeah, this one actually doesn't need to be open, but we'll close that one and open the rear one there. We don't need this one either. So we'll close those two. We'll close that one, and we'll close that one. And actually, we really don't need this this one either, since we do have our we are at the gate. We'll just consider this as far as groundwork personnel that need to come up into the flight. We'll just leave that as is for now. All right. Okay, so we got the ground set there. Let's go into the airplane itself. Passengers. We're going to be flying with loading via kilograms this evening. So let's make sure I'm setting my my sim brief up in kilograms and not in pounds. One moment. Okay, kilograms, execute. Okay. All right. All right, there we have it. We're going to be at 13,000 feet. That's where we're going to be as far as our top climb there. Okay, here's a PDF map of it, cost index, and here's the primary weight information. So the passengers are going to be 278 passengers. Payload is going to be 29,000 kilograms of payload, and fuel, we're only looking at 9,000 kilograms of fuel on board. So let's go ahead and load her up here. All right, so 279 passengers. Let's see. Okay, I think heavy would do it there. It's 241. That's fine. Okay, passengers is loaded. Okay, for fuel, okay. 9,300 kilograms of fuel. Okay, no contingency, 10 minutes of APU time, 10 minutes estimated taxi time. Okay. So we have that, implement that as well. Fuel's loaded. Okay, turn some cabin lighting on. Okay, this is runway slope. So let's talk about that real quick, how to estimate your runway slope. All right, so let's pull up our map, take a look at our runway. Okay, so here's our flight plan for this evening. We'll go over our flight plan in a moment here, but let's go to LAX and look at our runway. Runway 25 right, we're going to be departing off. Okay, 25 right. Okay, no, let's just go straight to the layout here. Okay, so 25 right. So how does this work? Okay, so we take the length of the runway, which is 12,932 feet. Okay, we take the highest elevation on each side. Okay, so highest elevation, we got 70, let me see, we got, what's the south elevation here? Elevation here on the south is 115 feet. That's sea level. And this area over here is 94 feet sea level. So let's do that. Let's do the slope here. What we need to do is we need to subtract the highest number from the lowest number. So that'll be 115 feet subtract 94 feet. It's going to give us 21. Now we take that 21 and we divide that by the length of the runway. So we divide by 12,923. It's going to give us a 0.001. So that's the accurate number as far as capturing our runway slope. It will be 0.001. So that'll be 0.0. Would actually be the runway slope. So let's see. We know it's 0.0, so we'll come back to this area here. Headwind 0.0 degrees. Yeah, okay, that's that. Okay, let's go ahead and set up our flight plan first, and then we'll come back to this area. Okay. All right. So for our flight plan here, we need to get this powered up. So let's go and turn on our available. We don't have our external ground plugged in yet. I mean, actually turned on the flight. We plugged it up and never turned it on. So now it's on actually. So that should power up some other things, such as this board here as well. So with this in place, this is what we're going to use to go through our checklist and get our flight plan established and everything else as well too. So as a power setup, aircraft battery power on, check. Okay, all this stuff has already been done already. Okay, as far as turn the power on. Okay, next page. ECAM auto mode. Okay, data link. We don't have that established. Let's go to that data link and see where that's at. We should have already hooked up the data link. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's get the cooling vents going, ground hydraulics going. Here's the data link here. There's a gate link there as well too. We just turned on. So now all that is established. All that's already turned on. So all that's going to turn green. Okay, and that's red because we clicked it before we actually acknowledged it. So it was good. Everything's checked. Okay. APU master switch turned on. Let's go ahead and turn that master switch on. Okay, back down to our board. Okay, turn on the APU page on. APU page is on. Okay, check. APU start. APU start. APU should be starting up now, as you see there. Okay. It's now available. APU now is fully available. Okay, ramp 1 and 2. Frequencies tuned. We have not set up our frequencies yet. Let's do that. Let's set up our frequencies. Okay, so we're going to be communicating. Okay, we want that on. We want the communication knob turned on here. So we'll be using this communication here. Squawk. Let's go do standby squawk 2000 here on the squawk. Let's see here. 1 second here. Okay, squawk, let's just do standard 2000. Just turn it on here as such. Just put on auto for now. Okay. All right, next. So comms 1, communications 1. We've already did communications 1 here. We're all set. Okay. Okay, maybe ask us to do something with that. We'll come back to that though, no worries. Squawk, we already done squawk as well. Okay, APU agent lights off. All agent lights is off. Test results. We can do a test. Let's do a test. Push button here. As far as the test. Test is right here. This is what you'll get if we have a fire in flight. Okay, test is done. Acknowledged. Okay, so all that's good. Cockpit preparation. Overhead. Captain purrs. Let's go ahead and set the captain purrs here. Crew captain purrs is right here. For evac. Okay, our ADARs. Oh yeah, we have to get our ADARs turned on here. Okay. Okay. Turn everything up to nav. Our ADARs. Okay. Navigation light switch has to be on. Let's go up and make that happen. Nav switch. Nav switch on. Remain in lights as required as well. So let's go ahead and turn on wing lights. So all we really need right now is wing lights. Okay, wing lights. Then we got seat belts. Turn seat belt, no smoking. Okay, seat belts, no smoking. Okay, XPlane selector on auto. Okay, XPlane selector on auto. Okay. Airflow selector normal. Airflow selector normal. Okay, temperature selector as required. Okay, let's make it midway here for captain, midway for cabin. Okay. Okay. ECAM electric DC page is on. ECAM electric DC page is on. Okay, all batteries current below 60 amps. Okay, yes. APU gen turned on. APU gen turned on. Check. Okay, APU gen fell light off. Okay, all the gens is on. Main pumps we already turned on. Okay, maintenance panel, all lights off, check. Okay, that's checked, that's good. Okay. Cargo, select off, hydraulics already on. Let's go next. Okay, air data selector, we already did that. Our A-skid, aircraft skid plate. Okay. Okay, standby instructions. Next. Okay, service system, page 1, 2. Let's see. Okay, that should do that there. Okay, yes, that works. Okay, next. Turn the service page on. Let's see, let's get to service page. Service page. Okay, TCAS auto. TCAS auto. TCAS auto. TCAS auto. Need to find out where that's at. Okay. I'm sorry, it's right here. Right here. Here we go. TCAS is auto, normal. Let's turn everything else here automatic as well. Okay. It's weather, TCAS. So it's all set. Okay, the TAWS as well, it's all set. Next, initial page on. Initiation page on. Okay, next. Okay, set the barrel ref for both. Okay, so that's going to be our altimeter. Let's find out what our what ATIS is, so we can find out what our altimeter is. Okay, it's going to be 2994. Okay, it's 2994. It's all set. Next. Okay, all this information, all this is set already. Do with the glare shield, it's already checked. Okay. Okay, before pushback, make sure the fuel is loaded. We did that. Final load sheet done. Zero fuel weight done. Seatbelts done. External power off. Okay, we're not going to do that quite yet. Now we're going to go ahead and leave that on. Let's go ahead and set up our flight plan here. Okay, so I believe, let's see how this works here. Little route selection here. Okay, all right, so we need to download and upload. That's what we need to do. So let's do it. Download and upload. Do VATSIM. Okay. So here's our flight plan established, right? Let's go ahead and save this under XPlane 11. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my file, and I'm going to pull that, download, and place it into XPlane resources file. No, I'm sorry, output file, FMS plan. So Outlook FMS plan, where you need to place that flight plan at. Okay, and now it should be listed in a database now when I hit this route select. Okay, for KLAX to San Diego, right here. There we go. We got it. Fly it. Okay, flight plan is now in the system. Okay. So cruise flight altitude is going to be 13,000. Okay, we already have our cost index. Cost index is 141, right there. Cost index 141. Okay. We don't need any information there right now. Okay, all this looks good. Okay. Let's look at performance here, takeoff performance. So let's go and set our V1. Wait, before we do this, we can come back over here now, and I think we should be all set. Oh no, we're still not set here on this performance tab is still not ready yet. Let's see if we missed anything here. Okay. 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 1 second here. Let's go back. Let's go back to airplane again. Performance. Let's come back to performance. Let's not put nothing in performance yet. We'll come back to that. Let's go back to our initiation page there. Then we have everything we need there. Let's go ahead and put in our flight plan. Let's go ahead and execute our flight plan here. On our LAX, let's go ahead and select our departure. Our departure is going to be runway 25 right. We climb via SID. Okay. While we're going over this, let's go ahead and look over our flight plan real quick too, while we have this up. So here's our flight plan. It is LAX. We're going to depart via the LAX LAX-1, MZB transition, which is also known as the Mission Bay transition, and then direct to runway 27 for San Diego. Okay, so that's our plan there. All right, so this is going to be via LAX-1, transition via MZB. Okay, let's go ahead and commit that. Insert data. So our departure is set. We had discontinuity here. Let's go ahead and see if we can clear this up here as far as the discontinuity. So clear that. 1 sec here. See how we can clear this discontinuity up. All right, well, we'll come back. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. So let's see. So that's our departure there. San Francisco. Let's go to San Francisco and get our arrival set. Runway 27. Approach. We're going to do localizer 27 on approach. Approach via Lindy. Let's take a look at that real quick too. San Diego. Okay, 27. Yep, we're going to be coming in Lindy right there for 27. Okay. So 27 is correct. All right, and we have everything we need there for our arrival. Let's go ahead and execute that. Okay. So that looks good. What I want to get rid of is discontinuity here. How about this? Let's bring this one up. Let's look at it from here. See if we can select it from here. No, let's do a delete or clear. Here. Doesn't work. Okay. We're gonna figure this out real quick here. Okay, let's look at our flight plan. Okay. We want to get rid of discontinuity there. Okay. Got our departure again, quick. So looking at our departure, let's go ahead and take off. We're gonna. Okay, our plan says for our departure, 225 right, climb headed 251, cross SMO. Right here. SMO's right there. Fireman's at departure, left. Okay. Altitude, whichever is greater. Aircraft file 240 above, maintain. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just get back to our plane here. We'll figure that out as we go along. Okay. IRS. Everything looks like it's aligned. Let's go ahead and align the IRS. IRS is now aligned. Great. That's good. Now let's check something here. Now we can put a 0.0 in there. Flaps. We're going to go with our flaps. It's going to go 2 on our flaps. Let's go on our flaps. Okay, here is our V1 rotate and our V2 speeds. So I'm going to put V2 speed 161. So we're going to put that up there now. Okay. Okay, so that's helpful. All right. With that, let's go back to performance real quick here. So that we go 159 right here. Oops. 159 and 159 again here. So we're going to rotate all that 159. That's what it's given us, and 161 as far as our V2. Yep, 161. Here we go. 161. Okay. All right, we're all set there as far as our VNAVs. Put in the system there, so we're good. Flex. What is our? We're at 15 degrees Celsius right here at LAX. It's 15 degrees. Okay. So our performance looks like it's all set up there. We're not gonna mess with climb. Let's look at our cruise. We already got our cost index there, so let's just leave that alone. Okay, descend rate, approach, go around. Okay. All right. So for now, let's go back to flight plan here. All right. I really want to get rid of this. Really want to get rid of that. But for now, let's leave it and see what happens. Let's go ahead and leave that and see what happens here. Okay. So we're loaded. Our flight is loaded completely. Let's go ahead and hit our cruise altitude. Let's go ahead and put that up there. It's going to be 13,000. Yeah, come on. All right, so we're all set there. Speeds, we did put our speed here, didn't we? It's 161. I thought we did. Okay, well, I'll leave that alone too. I think it's already set based on what we've configured down below there. I don't want to force the hand on anything. These are lights here. Okay, so what else we need to check off here? We want us to turn off the external batteries. So let's disconnect first. Now let's go ahead and unhook the external batteries. This should be ground. Okay. Let's go ahead and close our doors too while we're at it. And let's go ahead and remove all the equipment. It's no longer needed there. Okay. Let's take a look. All right, what else do we have here? All right, next, park brake off. Okay, so it's ready. It's totally ready for a pushback here, obviously. Let's see, let's leave that on. Let's lock our doors here. Let's go ahead and call for our tug here.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
Okay, let's stay prepared for him to go right here.
Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming. All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect. Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go. Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Okay, so looks like we have full power to engine 1.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Okay. Let's see what
And we're
else.
disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
See what else we have here. Okay, engine 2. But get engine 2 started up here. There. Okay. Okay, engine 2 starting up.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Alright, well, like world traffic has no boundaries. Send the flight right through us there. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get next here. After startup, okay, engine controls. Let me see. Engine start selector selected back to norm. Norm. Okay. Engine bleed on. Engine 2 bleed on. APU bleed. Okay. Engine 1 bleed. Engine 2 bleed. APU bleed off. Okay, that makes sense. APU bleed off. Okay. The pack 1 on, pack 2 on, hot air, all that turn on. Pack 1 on, pack 2 on, hot air 1 on, hot air 2 on. Okay, anti-ice is required, so we will be turning that on. Wing, auto mode, engines and probe. Okay. Alright, APU master switch off. APU master switch is off. Okay, APU gen is off. APU gen is off. And ground spoilers is armed. There's armed ground spoilers. Ground spoilers right here. Armed position. Ground spoilers currently armed position. Okay, flap level set to 2. Okay. Pitch trim check. Okay, so let's check our pitch trim here. So for our pitch trim, we had that over here in airplane calculations. Let me see. The trim is not here on this page. I think trim is. Let me check performance and see if we can find trim in our performance. Let's see, where's our trim at? Trim. Okay, one sec. I know our trim's got to be around here somewhere. Let me check. Wouldn't be here. It wouldn't be nowhere around there. And for passengers, it wouldn't be associated with this neither. Fuel, no, wouldn't be associated with that. Under fuel, cabin, no. Performance, no. Where can we find our trim reference? Okay, so we'll just let's see where the trim is set to right now, actually. All right, so takeoff trim's 22. Let's go ahead and leave as is 22 as it is right now. Okay, so consider that yes. ECAM status check. Next. Okay, let's go back. And last one, pressurization, auto on both. Let's turn all these here cargo valves on too, and the air up on. Air back in the cargo area. Okay, our pressure, our cabin pressure. Let's turn those on. Okay, next, back, taxi. Okay. All right, so looks like we're ready for taxi. Let's go and turn our taxi light on. Where's our taxi light? It's right here. That's our taxi light. All right, so we got that checked as well. We also got the runway lights turned on. Runway lights on, check. Let's go park brake off. Of course, go park brake off. Thrust levels as required. RTO on arm. Next, before takeoff, we'll come over there and we'll look at that before takeoff. Let's go ahead and taxi runway 25 right. Taxiing runway 1. I'm sorry, runway 25 right. Yeah, so our cruise altitude is only going to be 13,000 today. It's such a short flight. Pretty much climb and start our descent. Looking at our map here, we can kind of see how that's going to play out here, as you can tell. That's a lot of traffic here at LAX. Let's look at road traffic. Ooh, wow. Oh yeah, road traffic. Yeah, loading this airport up. Wow. Let's look at our checklist real quick. Okay, I keep hearing a beep going off here occasionally. Must be the calls there. Okay. We disabled that. Let's keep continuing with our taxi. Had to give way to the big 380. Continue our taxi. Curious how this discontinuity is going to play out here on our departure. It may just go ahead and clear itself automatically, but we'll see. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure we have no incoming traffic here on 25 right. We don't. Let's go ahead and line up. Okay, let's look at our last couple things to check off here. All right, strobe lights. Let's turn the strobe lights on. Okay, it's gonna be strobe lights right here. Strobe lights on. Check. Okay, so we're all set there. Next, take off. Set our clock. Clock. Set that. Take off thrust, view, what have you. Okay, let's make sure we have all of our lights on here. Let's turn the land light on as well too. We'll put the taxi, the nose light. There you go. Turn our logo light on. All right, stand by on the compass. All right, so those are the extras that they didn't tell us to do, but we did them anyway. Let's go ahead and give it some throttle. Here we got our flaps down to 50%. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get up to 75. We're gonna settle here, and then we'll go ahead and toga 100%. A very smooth takeoff. Don't cross.
V1.
Okay, just rotate.
Decaf alert.
Okay. Bring our gear up. APU. Okay. Let's go up on our flaps by 1. Bring our speed down to get automatic over there to this corner. We want this corner here to flag on automatic here, so there we go. Alright. And it's like we're automatically turning here. Let's go and go flaps on 0 there. Okay. This continuity didn't seem like it affected much here. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and just fly her here. No more checklist. I think we're good here. Take these land lights off here. Take these wing lights off here. Runway lights off. Nose light off. Logo, we can keep that on. It's getting dark here. Let's keep the logo light on. Keep the seatbelts on. And let's get our climb up. 13. We'll work on our descent for our run for San Diego. Okay, let's continue our climb. Okay, looking good. Okay. Go through cloud coverage. See positive climb out of LAX. Okay, smooth takeoff here. Everything's good. Oh, sorry folks. Look at our maps. Show you our map. We are going off out to the ocean. We don't want that. Let's turn left into our direction. So yeah, that was a problem. Let's go direct to Sly. Let's go direct to Sly. Let's see. Constant steps. No, it's not work. Okay. No worries. Let's do this. Let's go down here. This guy up here, and let's go direct to Sly. Direct to Sly. Insert, and let's go. that should do it. That should solve that problem there. Going direct now to our first waypoint slide. So we flew out a little bit, but we're turning back to connect to our roar slide. So we're out a little ways, that's okay. Alright. Then we are right on plan here. Good. Good. Good recovery on that. And let's turn back where we need to be going, direct to our floor, which is going to be right here. Fly and then keep on going. So what I should have done at this continuity is after I took off, went ahead and flown this here. This degrees that want us to fly, and then hit the direct to slide. I'm going to turn this right in this direction. Okay. It's a nice view of LA too, shoreline there. Straight back into where we came from here. Right back to on point here to slide. We're gonna level off right here. Is it 14,000? But we were supposed to be at 13,000 actually, so let's come down here. It's supposed to be 13,000, not 14. Let's bring her down, bring the engines down, and yes, bring her down to 13 where she belongs. We'll keep it there. We're back down to 13,000 feet, not 14,000. I think we hit 13. We'll carry on forward. Here we are, coming back in land. Get back on our SID. Hey, you see with this flight here, this A350, it really starts off with a lot of boxes being checked off. That's a checklist. Get going. See if we can catch a sunset over here. Let's turn around. Oh, we're casting. Nah, we're not gonna see that today. Too many clouds. Forecast reduce range. Well, that came on and went off. Oh, it's back on again. Whatever that means. Not sure why. Unless it was telling me to reduce my range here. The TCAS. We'll go back up to out to 80 and see. It's going to tell me to do that again. All right, we're right on point here. Right on. So we're right back on our plane here, directly where we should be. Let's fly this out here. As we have. We'll start descending here. So we're going to start descending. We're going to continue on. Continue on 13. We'll start to descend somewhere around here. There we go, top of descend right there. Yep. New cruise altitude. I wonder why 14. It's not planned, so we'll ignore that. We want 13, not 14. Okay, let's see. Looking here. All right, so let's look at so we don't have a arrival here for San Diego. Let's go ahead and just set our altitude down to 5,000 for Lindy, which is that turn right before we get to right before we have our right at our initial approach here. So let's set Lindy. Let's set the altitude to 5,000. We're going to be doing that really soon here, folks. As soon as we pass Ocean, let's go ahead and start our descent. Oceanside. Once we pass Oceanside, we'll start our descent. Yeah, definitely very short flight from LAX to San Diego. Okay, this is our top of descent marker 2, that little arrow there. Now, real quick here, let's look at something here. Our nav ILS frequency 2727 for San Diego. Let's put that. Let's go and set that localizer. That localizer is 110.9 here. So let's put that there. 110.9. Let me see. Okay, and IRS is, I mean CRS is 275. That's all set. Now our localizer frequency is already set for ILS approach to the nav 1. So we have that all set. Preparation for our arrival. I know we've really been looking at this checklist here, but let's just keep looking at it here. Okay, monitor, landing gear up, autopilot, all that was done. After takeoff, okay, anti-ice, we keep that on. Climb, okay, we didn't have to change our altimeter, we're under 18,000. We are going to change it on our arrival though. Coast, okay, cam, all that's done. Descent preparation. Okay, weather obtained. Yep, good idea. Let's check our weather for San Diego. Okay, temperature is going to be 2996. Wind's going to be 300 degrees, 04 knots. Got that barometer preset. Preset our barometer here. Well, let's go ahead and set it now. Oh, we're at the top of our descent. Let's go ahead and change that as well too. Barometer's 2996. 2996. Okay, let's go ahead and start our descent here. What we do is take our little pinky finger there and point it, tell it, follow that. And what is it going to do? It's going to follow that descent. There we go, nicely. We want to stay between these brackets here. See flight slowing down, starting to descend, and hit every single one of these markers here as planned. We're looking good. Got some cloud coverage. I can't really see much this evening with cloud coverage. Arrive into San Diego. Let's check let's see, world traffic for San Diego. Okay, not that bad. It's not a lot of activity as LAX. Here we are coming in. We got someone in front of us as well too. Continuing our descent. Let's take a drop in speed as well. Okay, let's go ahead and put on our landing lights. Nose light on, runway lights on. Okay. A lot of internal reflection on the windows from the interior lights, actually, as you can tell. So we're dropping speed too. Good. Continuing our descent here. Okay, let's set up our arrival data. Okay, so arrival data. Let's see. Arrival data should be no, not progress. Performance. There we go. Performance. Next. Okay, here we go. All right, so altimeter is 29.96. Temperature is at 17 degrees Celsius. Okay, wind is 300 degrees, 4 knots. Okay. Next. Okay. We're not gonna activate this phase yet, approach phase yet. We're not close enough for the activating that approach phase. So, all right, we are over San Diego Airport. There's San Diego right there, and there's the city of San Diego as well. Good view. Nice. We're coming in right here on runway 27. Nice view of the city. Wow. It's flying by the city there, the airport actually. It's a good shot. Looking good. Okay, so let's set our next level descend down to set it down to 2,000. It's gonna continue now down. We'll activate the approach phase once we make this turn at Lindy up ahead. It's pretty bright in here. Let's see if we can tune down some of these. Keep our console lights on, but let's tone down some of these spotlights we have over our heads here. Let's see if we can go up top and do that. Very bright. So you gotta dim those lights. Let's check down here. Yeah, this might do it. Yep, there we go. That's what we want. Let's dim some of this brightness. Oh, that's much better. Oh, that's much better. I can cope with that there. Alright. Alright, it's slowing down. We should be turning here at Lindy. Soon going to be establishing our localizer here shortly. going into our turn there for Lindy. Trying to set this approach phase, but not quite yet. Good turn. Let's go ahead and let's see. Okay, data insert. Anti-ice is required. Send. Okay. Exterior lights are on. Barometer set. Send monitor. Speed brakes as required. Load pattern as required. Back. Precision approach, initial approach, approach phase. Okay, let's go ahead and activate it now. Approach phase initiated. Let's see how the airplane's responding to that. Flaps down. More flaps down. There's some more lift as we slow down. Position monitor, manage speed, speed brakes as required. Okay. Auto AP, CPU. Oh man. Oh man, I skipped through that too quick there. Okay, that's okay. Let's see, autopilot, localizer capture.
2,500.
Okay, let's set
2,500.
our speed brake too. Let's go ahead and look for wheels. Okay, that's what we want. We want to set. Let's go full on our flaps. Go ahead and get her down here. We still got our descend here, about to establish our localizer here shortly. Let's go ahead and do it now and see where we are. So yes, we have captured that localizer actually. We'll continue our descend. Okay, while we're doing that, let's set our brakes here for arrival here. So let's see. There we go. Auto brake on. We have a high.
2,500.
Brake on is high. Okay.
2,500.
And let's go ahead and set our
2,500.
ground spoiler as well. Okay. Things brightened up here. So this is localizer, so we're gonna have to bring her in on her approach here manually, no problem. Okay, we are prepared for our arrival. Let's go ahead and bring down the gear. Landing gear. Okay, and just in case if we have a missed approach, let me see what that is real quick here. Okay, second here, just in case we have a missed approach. 27, real quick here, missed approach, climb 2,500 feet on heading 275, and outbound to MCB Vor. Okay, we'll be having this approach there. Perfect. All right, let's take off. Let's shut our autopilot down. Let's go in here. Let's manually bring her in here. First, let me take a quick look around there. Okay, we are right on point there. Everything looks good. Okay, autopilot is now off. Okay.
Priority left.
All right, let's bring her in. Speed brakes are armed. Good speed. Got a good slope in. Okay. We got full control.
Terrain. Terrain.
500. 400. 400. 400.
Terrain.
So
Terrain.
ignore that
Terrain.
incoming traffic there
Terrain.
that San Diego has set on us. Not sure why. I'm sorry, the world traffic has set. Let's ignore that incoming traffic
200.
ahead of us. That's actually incorrect for
Terrain.
San Diego right now, based on the wind pattern. So I'll have to go ahead and adjust that as well to fix that. Okay, so let's so just ignore the
100.
traffic in front of us.
80.
Think rate. Think
60.
rate.
50.
Think
40.
rate.
30. 30. 20. 10.
Okay. Speed brakes. Okay, ignore that traffic there. Again, I apologize for that, folks. Okay. Turn the brake fans on. Get some hot brakes there. It's a good landing. Okay. Bring her down here to B8. Park at B8. That was a good flight. Okay, we'll turn off our strobe lights and things as well once we get straight here. Okay, landing lights off, runway lights off, taxi lights on, strobe light off. Okay, APU master on. Taxiing ahead. Okay, speed brakes down, let our flaps back up. We're gonna park around here somewhere. I think we do have a slot there. Go into that gate there. our APU just round up there. Okay, let's kill this taxi light so we don't blind our guy here. Okay. Okay. It's a good arrival there. Let's go ahead and put on brakes. Okay. Okay, let's power down. Okay, let's shut up our fuel. And shut up the beacon light. Okay, nice. I didn't think it was going to measure up to our door correctly, but it sure did. Okay, that's good. All right. Before we shut down here, let's just do a rerun here on our landing and a quick evaluation on that. So let's toggle that. Let's go back. Okay, this is not a bad spot, right? Right here is not bad, okay. Land gear down. Fast forward just a little bit. Okay, we're going to play here. There we go. Ah, it's a nice view of San Diego. Nice view of San Diego. That's a great shot right there. Wow. Great scenery. That was really one of the best I've seen so far, especially with the airport. let's get a view from our passenger side window. Let's get a view from the passenger side window from the left and see how that looks. Right about here. That's good. We don't have passenger view on this one. We set it up. This is good right here.
500.
Terrain. 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 Terrain.
400. 400.
Terrain.
Not sure reason for the noise, but let's go ahead and take it out here onto the runway and watch it fly over. Let's get a tower view real quick on the arrival. Okay. Alright. It's really nice to get to see what that city looks like at night. Landing. There's a lot of work behind that. Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, it was a pleasure. It was a great flight here. We're gonna do a couple more flights with this this here Airbus 350. A little longer than just from LAX to San Diego, so but we're gonna probably fly maybe. I may try the, Denver. Denver's not too far. I don't know. I don't want to be too far. Let's go to Vegas first. Let's go from here to Vegas, and from Vegas to maybe Dallas, Fort Worth, or Denver from there. And we'll make two more nice flights with this aircraft. Anyhow, y'all please subscribe and please like, and we'll continue flying. See you all soon. Thank you. Bye bye.